Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all my lovely students who are here. I hope that you all are well and fine and doing great at home. I hope you all are safe at home. So today I warmly welcome you back to the class of Social Studies, and this is your teacher, your Social Studies teacher, Ms. Zunaira. And today we are back with another lecture. So let's continue the chapter that we had already started in our previous class. Okay, everybody must know that what chapter we had started. The chapter that we started was our languages. Okay, what was the chapter that we started? It was our languages, which is your chapter number 6, and it is on page number 6 of your social studies book, right? As you can see, the name of the chapter is our languages. So first of all, we must know the meaning of this word. A language is a simple word that means the mean of communication, the tool of communication, the medium of communication. Okay, now the languages are having a great scope. Many things are written, poetry and stories are written in the languages. So now language is not playing the role in only speaking, but in writing, reading as well. Okay, so let's see what content we are having regarding this chapter. So here are the things to learn from this chapter of your book. So first we learned about the story of story of Urdu, right? In which we have seen that how Urdu came into being and how Urdu developed. So we must know about it that Urdu is basically a kind of hybrid. Hybrid means mixture or combination. It means it is the combination or the mixture or the hybrid of many of the languages. And how it developed? The soldiers used to meet in army camps, and they were from different regions of South Asia and even throughout the world. They used to speak in their own languages, and likewise, a hybrid came into being, which was the mixture of all the words spoken by those soldiers. And this language was given the name as Urdu, which means camp in Turkish. Okay, and if we see the history of Urdu, so most of the Urdu words are taken from Persian language that we call in English Farsi. Urdu में हम उसे फारसी भी कहते हैं. Okay, you can see here the development of Urdu up to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. We have seen the achievement of different authors and poets, that how they worked for the development of Urdu. Okay, afterwards we learnt about the regional languages of Pakistan. We are having the mother tongue or the national language as Urdu, but there are many other languages which are spoken in different regions. That's why it is called as regional language. The language which is spoken in particular area, that is the regional language. So first of all, we divide the provincial language in regional languages. And what are our provincial languages? Sindhi for Sindh, Punjabi for Punjab, likewise Pashto is spoken, okay, Balochi is spoken, and in many areas Persian is also spoken. Now, if we see, if we talk about the Pakistan, the scope of Persian is not much higher in Pakistan, but if you go to the higher studies in Urdu, it is a compulsory subject for you. Okay, the scholars or the people who have their research on Urdu, they have to learn about, they have to learn the Persian as well. This is their subject. Today we are going to continue our lecture from the English language in Pakistan. We would see the English language in Pakistan, that is how English works in Pakistan. And afterwards, Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar, languages for national unity. Why language is important for our national unity? And there was an author named as Rumi, Jalaluddin Rumi. Okay, we would see his influence on the development of Urdu, not the development of Urdu, we would see that how he worked for languages. and he had written number of the languages from which we are going to discuss one of his story. Okay, in the last we would learn about national anthem. So before we go to our next slide, let's have a short review on our previous lecture. In previous class, we learned about the regional languages of Pakistan, right? We learned that we have mostly 5 languages which are regional languages of Pakistan, and these are Sindhi, Punjabi, Pashto, Balochi, and Persian. I told you that these are spoken in different provinces of Pakistan, and Persian is still important in the literature of Urdu. Okay, so let's continue. Now we're gonna see here the English language in Pakistan. Beta, am I clear to everyone? Am I clear to everyone? Students? Beta Shanti, check your headphones. Maybe you are getting problem over there because everybody is getting my voice properly. Okay, so now we are going to continue the English language in Pakistan. Okay, so we would see that what is the scope of English in Pakistan? First of all, everybody knows that English is an international language and it is spoken on international level. This is an important medium of communication. How it is important communication of medium? Not only in the Pakistan, but if you go anywhere, you cannot speak their own language. For example, if you go to Turkey, you cannot speak Turkish over there. Okay. Likewise, if you go to China, you cannot speak Chinese over there. English is a kind of medium of communication that provides the platform to everyone, because nowadays English has grown very well and everybody can speak English, so it is performing a vital role in the communication of people. So English is an international language and important medium of communication, not only in the Pakistan but throughout the world. It is important in banking, commerce, air traffic, computer, and so on. You use your computer and cell phone as well. When you buy a new computer or cell phone, you see that already their English is fixed over there. It means in many fields like banking, commerce, air traffic, computer, and apart from these 4, we can take many of the examples. If you Google any of the thing, that would firstly appear in English. Then we can change the language according to us, but firstly it comes in English. Okay, so we can find English everywhere. Often seen as foreign language in Pakistan since it was introduced by British rulers who had come from far away. Now we are talking about the Pakistan, that how it came into Pakistan. Okay, first it was supposed to be a foreign language when we are talking about the time when British rulers came over here. Okay, so they used to speak English here. Okay, likewise English had grown a bit over here, and we used to people used to take it as foreign language. Okay, okay, have you seen him before? Okay, who is he is Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar. He is Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar. I have taken the same picture which is there in your book as well. Okay, from here you can note down his year of birth and death. Right? So why we are discussing him here? Because he had done something in language. So let's see what has he done. He is one of the most important leaders of our freedom movement. Our freedom movement, we are talking about the freedom movement. Here in the air, in the sun, you can see that he had died before the separation of India and Pakistan. But the freedom movement, the movement was started many years ago, right? Likewise, he also took the part in the freedom movement and produced some finest English prose of all the time and ranked among the best writers of English prose. Okay, so if we talk about what has he done, he had taken a great role, played a great role in freedom movement. Plus, he produced many of the English prose, the finest English prose, due to which he comes in the rank of best writers of English prose. Okay, so Maulana Muhammad Ali Jauhar uh, played a role in freedom movement. Here, we had not seen his name among the writers of Urdu. So we must know that who were the writers or the poets who played a vital role for Urdu and who played the important role in English. Plus, so we need to know two of his things. One is Number one is that he was an important leader in freedom movement. Number two, he is among the top writers of English who wrote the finest English prose ever. Right? Afterwards, what we need to learn? The languages for national unity. Why it is important for for a nation to have a national language? Why do we have Urdu? Why don't we have any? Why the regional languages are not supposed to be spoken everywhere? Why Urdu is national language? So let's see what kind of role a national language plays and why it is important for a nation. Languages are useful for understanding each other and bringing peace and harmony. Languages are useful for understanding each other and bringing peace and harmony. Languages should be used to strengthen unity within nations. Languages should be used to strengthen the unity within a nation. In past, if we talk about the history, differences in languages had led to bitter conflicts and even wars. The difference in the languages led to the wars even. Now you can see the difference in a language can lead to you can say that the war and the conflicts, right? So it is really important for a nation to have a national language, so it would be very useful for their unity as well. Okay, you have submitted your copies for checking in which you have written three of the questions of this language or no, sorry, you have written yes, 2 to 4 questions you have done, in which you can see that your question number 2 was why it is necessary for a nation to have the national language, in which you had written the answer that it is very useful for a nation because it strengthens the unity and harmony or peace in a nation. So whenever you are supposed to write the answer, so it would be useful to you to understand it, then write it. Okay, so here we are discussing the same answer, that languages are very important for a national unity. Okay, because languages are spoken for understanding each other. Okay, if I am talking to you, it means you are understanding me. Okay, many of the people many of the students can be there who cannot understand the English very properly, but they would definitely understand the Urdu. Even if there is Sindhi speaking people or Punjabi speaking, everybody would understand the Urdu language. Either they understand English or not, but they would definitely understand the Urdu, because Urdu is a national language due to which we can strengthen our unity. Everybody can understand each other, right? So this is how a language can play a very important role in the national unity. Now here we are going to talk about Jeeve Pakistan. You know that it's a national song of us and we really like it. Okay, Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan. We sing this song on especially Independence Day or days which are made for the Pakistan, right? Now here you can see a personality. Here I have taken a paragraph from your book. I had not written it. I just took the picture. Now here you can see Jeeve Pakistan by Jamiluddin Ali. Jamiluddin Ali. So basically, he is the person who was. His name is Jamiluddin Ali, and he. So Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan by Jamiluddin Ali is written in simple words. Okay, so Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan was written in simple words, but it contains a wealth of meaning for understanding the concept of Pakistan. Right now you can see Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan. If you repeat this song, you will come to know many of the if you ponder on the words, you will understand that. And no matter that it is written in very simple words, but its meaning are having the wealth, the understanding power, the concept of Pakistan, right? So what we need to remember. Beta, am I clear to everyone now? Students, let me know in chat. Am I clear to everyone? Thank God. Okay, sorry for the disturbance, beta. Okay, let's continue. We were talking about the Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan, right? And we came to know that it was written in simple words by a personality named as Jamiluddin Ali. Okay, this is a really simple national song, but the meaning of it is having the wealth and understanding power, the concept, and everything. Okay. Now here comes another personality in front of you. So now we are going to learn about the influence of Rumi. I told you that Rumi is a word that we are using for a personality named as Jalaluddin Rumi, right? Now here you can see that the great Persian poet. Who was he? He was basically the Persian poet. Not the Persian poet, the great Persian poet, right? Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi is his full name, and what has he done that so we remember him? He has had a deep influence on the literature of all the languages spoken in Pakistan. You know the meaning of literature? Okay. So he had a great influence on the literature of all the languages spoken in Pakistan, right? So basically, he was the Persian poet, but he did not know only the Persian. He could write his poetry in many of the languages because he had the great command on the literature of all the languages spoken in Pakistan. So now we are going to see one of his famous story that you can find on internet as well. Here we are talking one of the story that is included in your syllabus or in your book as well. Okay, you can read it out afterwards. So what happened? Let's discuss this story from beginning. He had written a story in which he mentioned four people of different nationalities traveling together. Okay, four different people traveling together, and all four are having their own nationalities and they are from different nationalities. Very good. If you have heard this story or read this story, so that's very good. So let's discuss it now. So four people were there from different nationalities. They found a coin. What did they find? They found a coin. Then they were trying to decide what to do. Four different people. from four different nationalities. Four different nationalities means four different language. Okay, all the nations are having their own national language. So these four person or people were having different languages. So when they found the coin, they were trying to decide that what to do with this coin, because there was only one coin and four people were there. So Persian said to buy angur. The person who was from Persian language, or from Persia, he said that we should buy angur with this, right? The other said, Arab said anab, and Turk said istafil, and the Indian named some other fruit. Okay, the Indian person was there and he named some other fruit. So these four people, these four persons were fighting with each other. Why they were fighting? Because they thought that they all are wanting a different fruit, and they have only one coin. So one was saying we should buy angur, another was saying we should buy anab, the another Turk was saying we should buy istafil, and Indian named some other fruit to buy, right? Then what happened? They were fighting with each other. A wise man came and said, give me the coin, give the coin to me, and I would show you something that will make you happy. Right? A wise man. This wise man knew all the languages, all these four languages. Okay, and what did he say? He was a wise. He said that, give the coin to me, I would show you something that will make you happy. He took the coin and purchased the bunch of grapes. What did he buy? He bought the grapes, the bunch of grapes. Now, they all realized that they wanted the same fruit but fighting because of difference in languages or the different language. Now you can see Anab is basically Angur, Anab is the field, and the name which Indian took, they all were giving the meaning of grapes, but they were not understanding each other. Why they were not understanding each other? Because they were from different nationalities, there was the difference in language. That's why they were fighting. So the wise man solved this problem. He bought the bunch of grapes and showed that grapes to these four people, and everybody was happy because everybody was wanting the same thing, but they could not understand each other. That's why they were fighting each other. Now, what is this? This is a national anthem, Qawmi Tarana, right? What is this? National anthem of Pakistan. It has three stanzas of 5 lines. Now here you can see Pak Sar Zameen. From Pak Sar Zameen, Markaz Yaqeen Shadbad. How many lines are there? These are 5 lines, right? These 5 lines, here again 5 lines, and here again 5 lines. So how many total lines are there? There are 15 lines in our national anthem. And a stanza. What do you call stanza in Urdu? Ashar, I think ashar, right? Ashar or sher. Now you can see how many stanzas are there. 3 stanzas of 5 lines. So total lines are 15. So it is mostly written in Persian language. Only ka is an Urdu word. Where is ka? Mm, this is ka. Pak Sar Zameen Ka Nizam. This ka is originated in Urdu, while all the words, rest of the words are taken from which language? Persian language. So we can say that the national language, the national anthem of Pakistan is composed of mostly Persian words. And if we talk about the Urdu, only one word is there which is made, which comes from Urdu, that is ka. Okay. So now we are going to see the history of national anthem, that it was written by whom. I know that many of you knows very well. It was written by Hafiz Jalandhari. Okay, it was written by Hafiz Jalandhari. and recorded in 1954. 11 singers, including Ahmad Rushdie, who later became the most popular voice of Pakistan. So it was recorded in 1954 by how many singers? 11 singers. But basically, it was written by Hafiz Jalaluddin. Okay, so here are the book pages. Okay, now here you can see this is the paragraph from where I have taken the picture of Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan. Here Jeeve Jeeve Pakistan is written as well. You can read it out now in a better way to understand the meaning of the words, right? Here we discuss the Maulana Muhammad Ali Johar, okay, and we see that ka in the line Pak Sir Zameen Ka Nizam is only the word that is Urdu word in our national anthem. Clear, students? Okay, afterwards we came to know the language for national unity. Influence of Rumi is written here. You can read it out again. Okay, and this is written about your national anthem. Read your book and underline the important lines. Now it is the time to have the feedback session. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed teaching to you. So now, are you ready for your feedback?